Show off.
That makes you dizzy.
Okay, cool. So just fish to the forearm and then imagine. Oh, no, I landed wrong.
I did mine completely wrong.
I landed on the same side.
There's my dad. Oh, Jason,
Landed
he's
on the
here.
wrong side.
I used my hand. Like you just did.
One-handed roll? No-handed or...
Oh, no.
My foot hurts.
Okay, in case for some of you that are wondering, because it's been asked why is the material being presented in the way it is. It's not exactly in order. For instance, the gozai was not presented all five one after another. They were spread out, and some of the other techniques are all spread out. The reason I do it that way is because it more closely resembles how it would show up in a classroom setting. You're not going to sit there and teach all five techniques using something, or all the five of the gozai, or all the rolls one after another. It's spread out over every class. So I try to spread things out as realistically as possible as they would show up in a classroom setting. But someone had brought up, they wanted to know the first three phrases for the 90Q testing, and they were spread out too. I found the for them, but I thought, okay, well, I'll present it one more time, because it's a good refresher for everybody anyway. So, first one is shikin, hara, mitsu, daikomyo. And if you break that down slowly, because the guy wanted to know how to pronounce it better, it's shikin, hara, mitsu, daikomyo. All the vowels in Japanese are a, I, U, E, O, all the time, no exception. The next one is onegai shimasu. That one is pronounced onegai shimasu, and the U is usually silent. And the last one is domo, arigato, gozaimasu, and that means or I should say, it's pronounced domo, arigato, gozaimasu. Again, the U is silent. Usually when you say it slow, it's not silent. You'd say like domo, arigato, gozaimasu. But when you say it fast, it is more hidden. Also, I wanted to talk about the colors of the uniform briefly. I mentioned how to wear the uniform, and I thought maybe I should go back to that and explain the colors a little bit. For the most part, we wear black, obviously. There's a few exceptions to that. Other colors that are accepted in the classroom are gray, dark blue, and brown, because these still very closely simulate darkness when doing like night work, or when you're doing anything at night. You still silhouette very well. In fact, black, brand new black uniforms tend to be worse because they're easily seen in the darkness of the night. When you're washing a uniform, you should never wash it in hot water, always cold water. Turn it inside out, and the patch should be taken off. We Velcro it on because those patches get ruined in the washer very quickly. Hang dry it if possible, all your uniform, and this will help preserve the color, but it will best fade it to the right shade of black. So you don't want it black, but if you don't wash it properly, it'll fade too quickly as well. The other colors that I mentioned are also good. The additional exception is women who are allowed to wear purple in their uniforms in class because it's the symbol for the woman. Not exactly invisible, but that is the color that women are allowed to wear. That's why their belts are red, also for the Q ranks, and not green. There's one more thing about the colors of the uniforms that I suppose I could bring up now. It's not really relevant at this stage, but in some instances we also wear hakama, the pleated skirt, and white tops instead of black. Some of the schools of the Nanyo-ryuha use white. Kukushinkan, for instance, uses white tops. So occasionally the white top will come up. Shizenden, which is not strictly part of the 9 original Bujinkan Ninjutsu, but it's one that we still practice, does also use the white top. And things like that, but teachers now wear, if you're training outside, we can train without the top and just a t-shirt. However, teachers or instructors are permitted to wear red because red is symbolic in most martial arts to leadership, and no student is ever allowed to wear red except for the red belt for women. So teachers are allowed to wear a red t-shirt underneath their black top, or outside red, that kind of thing. Doesn't matter if they don't. Most of the time they'll stick to blacks anyway, but if they choose to exercise their right to wear red, then they do. So that's that.